random, just venting, usual stuff, life. Nothing really bad has happened today. It's just anxiety, the same stuff. Worried. Yeah. At least I was on a, I've been on two, I don't know what's it called in English. It's like studiebesök in Swedish, where you visit a place. It's about work, The system is trying to force me to work, and stop being out of the system and all that crap, Because I'm autistic and have issues with working because of my social difficulties and being unable to adapt to the system. And I can't be, just at home all the time. Uh, either. So that's why I've been on these. They're trying to get me into this program. I'm not going to work every day or not anything like that, but it's still, it's a big change in my life, and also makes me anxious because I'm worried about not being able to cope with it and having to take care of my daughter. When it's so difficult, the situation with all of her syndromes and having constant contact with psychiatric healthcare and the issue with my ex-wife, that it's so difficult for her to make her be calmer at her place, and I might have to just sacrifice my free time when it's my week off, and have her here again, so I never get to rest and recover. So yesterday I had to have my daughter when it was my week free from parenting, so we have 50-50 custody. So all this crap, it really makes me mentally drained. All of these appointments everywhere, the appointments with health psychiatric care for children, all of these appointments, 24/7 appointments. Yeah. Today's my last day off, and tomorrow it starts again. So feel, very sad, melancholic today. I don't know why. Just I guess it's everything with what's happening. I should be positive because I might get a better opportunity. The system is trying to get me some kind of job. It's unpaid, of course. At first, it's like you just work for free, but then maybe if it goes well, you can get an actual employment at it. So yeah, I'm gonna be working probably either on some hotel or golf course somewhere in my country. The golf course seems, I like the environment, the beautiful with all the plains, the fields, but I just don't want to work for rich snobs, old fuckers, like with too much money, bossing me around, picking up their crap, their stuff everywhere. I didn't like that. I don't like that feeling working for the upper class, to put it away. I'm too much of an anarchist for that. Too much of a lefty. I hate working for rich fuckers that treat you like garbage, that you're less than them because they have money. Can't stand it. So that's my pride issues there. It's not even real sport to me. Golf is just something invented for rich people to pretend they are into sports. So I prefer the hotel, to be honest, if I have to work somewhere. Hello, Wilmer Nilsson. VSP. I mean, what's up, you mean? Is that what's up? I know I'm an old guy, so I don't follow with all of these urban dictionary stuff, Slang. I know what to call it, slang. Yeah, at least the hotel. I like the hotel when I went and visited. It looks very Gothic architecture. I like that. Uh, so this fucker might be knocking on doors and picking up sheets and stuff and dishes and serving customers with breakfast and stuff. Can you imagine this crazy fucker doing that? Like, hey, no fantasy. It's a really old building too, the hotel, really old. So I hope it's haunted, and I want it to be haunted, because I enjoy that stuff. So it will be a funny workplace. Vex, yeah, sub, a lot of subs. Mixed emotions about having normal jobs too, because it's like it's only an artificial system created for purposeless humans that have no real purpose more than to strive for some kind of routine that the system has forced upon you because you lack any real purpose in your life, any spiritual, any kind of purpose existing. So the system finds you a work, a place to go to and do something with your body, like a paid slave, basically. So you're just, we call it ekorrhjulet in Swedish. So you're basically just the purpose. You don't have a purpose with your life, so the system finds it for you. And I have a purpose with my life. I appreciate my free time because everything I do has purpose. So I have mixed emotions about being forced to work by the system, because I have so much. I have so much. Things I do in my free time that are valuable, that I don't really want to sacrifice my free time. So yeah, mixed emotions. When you're spiritual and enlightened and awake, things like work, it drops. It stops having a purpose. It stops having a purpose. A lot of people who are very spiritual, they quit their jobs and stuff, and it's like, why? So it doesn't serve. It doesn't serve, a real purpose. They usually talk about this stuff about having structure in your life, but if you can have structure in your life without following the structure of somebody else, so yeah, I have mixed emotions about that crap. But hopefully, yeah, it goes well. I don't really look forward to anything. Appreciate much. Nothing really makes me joyful or happy either. Apparently, it's a trait of being too intelligent, according to all the algorithm videos suggested to me. It's like super intelligent people, the most intelligent people, they don't appreciate anything because they see through everything. They understand the purpose. Everything becomes pointless for them, and it's true. It's everything's pointless to me. I see the purpose, why these systems are made. They're made for those who don't have purpose, those don't have any kind of meaning to their life. They don't believe in consciousness. They don't understand what they are, why they exist. Nothing. They just live. They die. They have fun. Then they never really understood why they came here. So that's why the system exists for this type of people. And when you are like me, it doesn't make much purpose and much sense to you, and makes you look forward to it, to put it away and seem fun thing to do. So yeah, it also creates all of these self-medication crap from people that are too intelligent according to these videos, addictions and crap, you know. I'm not a drug addict or anything like that, but yeah, I drink alcohol. So yeah, trying to cut down on the alcohol, but it's still an addiction. I know it's an addiction, you know. But you know, people who are too smart apparently are addicts, according to the statistics, to something. So, because nothing makes you happy, nothing makes you appreciate the existence we live in, because it's so predictable, so easy to understand how everything, why it exists, and it makes no point anymore, no meaning. There's no meaning. Ex-wife sent me a WhatsApp again. Just when I'm streaming, I can see, you know, this pop-up with something about our daughter being impossible. We just fucking had her a few hours. And I already had to take her yesterday from one of my parent-free week, because my ex-wife can cope with the situation. It's the last day together, and she's already on her last legs. Yeah, I think something is up with how she is with her, to be honest, because I don't have the same issues with my daughter. Yeah, sure, she has tantrums and she gets angry and she has her issues with autism, ADHD, and Tourette's. But I don't have that impossible insanity that like my ex-wife has, apparently. Why? Why does she have that? But I'm not going to sacrifice myself today. Hello, Mega. Hello. I'm not going to go and get her today. Not like she has to make it through the night. I don't care how much she begs. I've already had my daughter yesterday because to help my ex-wife, you know. Not doing it anymore today because tomorrow is my week. It starts, so at least she has to put through one fucking night. Come on, for fuck's sake. If she were a man, I would say man up. But no. As venting today again. Like the streams about venting. It's my last day off. So tomorrow I'll be occupied for an entire week and stressed and all of that with my daughter. And I know what to say. He has been speaking about life struggles, and see if I missed some comments here. Oh, I missed a lot of comments. It's very slow at. Camilla Lundgren. I didn't see your comment. Couldn't see it until now, actually. I'm from Gothenburg, but I'm not saying exactly where because I like to keep myself anonymous. We have two different parenting styles, Omega, and apparently mine seems to be the most effective one. Even though my daughter, she says I'm stern and strict compared to her mom, and have a lot of rules, and she likes mom better. She tells so because mom is more like her, she says. But what makes them so similar? The only thing I know, they're both super emotional. My ex-wife, super emotional. My daughter, super emotional. I'm not emotional. I'm not the type that cries. I don't get angry. I don't show much joy either. I'm just completely stoic. I'm like, for example, now I'm super sad inside. I feel very sad, like crying, but nothing happens. I'm completely, always look like the same. So I always look the same, even when I'm stressed, even when I'm sad, even when I'm angry. I look the same, and that makes my daughter calm. She says you're always calm, even if you're more strict than mom. She says you're always calm, and she says like you don't talk like like this with me. I speak with my normal dad voice, man voice, and I don't use this baby voice with my daughter. So I think there's a term for that in Swedish. I don't know, but it's like when you're so kind that it becomes toxic. As a parent, you become you're so kind and so sweet to the child that it becomes something toxic instead. And it's like the child forgets you're the parent or something. Because a parent has to be a parent. The child has to know that you're dad, your mom, and you have to listen to dad and mom. You have to understand that they know the best for you. They're trying to help you the best in life. And we have two completely different upbringing styles, me and my ex-wife. I try to always, say it in the most delicate way to her because she gets offended, very easily, her ego. Like I said, emotional people always get offended. So I don't know, really. I try to, insinuate things to her, try to reach her without making her feel insulted. But I don't know if it's getting through. We're going to have like one of these. Our daughter is going to be for several weeks. It's not like a place where you hospitalize somebody, but it's some intermediate where you take your child to a place. It looks like a child. It's like a health daycare center or something, but it's actually people that work for the psychiatric care and healthcare that are there, and they observe your child, and they they go through the behavior patterns and their issues, and then they go like they give the parent some kind of help or analysis of what's wrong with your child, and what we can do to make it better. And you're supposed to be there with your child several times a week when it happens in the beginning. So they can observe your relationship with your child as well. So I guess they will see there's a huge difference in my behavior with my daughter and my ex-wife. And it would be really sad if everything is just, has to do with my ex-wife. I don't want to, blame anybody. I know I'm not perfect. No, I'm not, I do everything right as a dad. I can be very, very strict, and not. Since I'm autistic too, I'm very, I don't like breaking the rules. That don't mean not breaking the rules, but breaking my structure to put it away. I have like a structure for everything. At 8 o'clock we do this. We brush our teeth. At 8:15 you go to the toilet. At 8:30 you sit. We do this. At 9 o'clock everything is shut down, and hopefully you're asleep after that. I have that structure with my daughter, and I always get her to sleep, but her mom doesn't make her get to sleep at the right times all the time. She's awake till like 11, 12 sometimes. And she has to go to the school the day after and get up at 5 o'clock with her. I'm like, something's wrong here. I'm the one imposing rules and structure, and I make it work. And my daughter doesn't like it because I'm stern, I'm strict, but I make it work. Because if you allow everything, you allow your child to just get up from bed 20 times and go to the toilet 100 times and eat, and at night they will never go to bed. They will never go to bed. Like I've seen this behavior with her mom. It's like it's sad to see. Like she doesn't see her own destructive behavior. Like when her daughter starts hitting her, she starts like, "No, don't hit me!" And it's like it's almost crying, And my daughter gets even more carried away. I'm like, "What the fuck's happening?" When my daughter starts hitting me, I just grab her hand and tell you don't do that. Stop it, like that, You do not fucking hit me, That's how I respond. And she gets angry and she cusses, she calls me a cunt and walks away, But then she stops. She stops. But apparently it doesn't work with my ex-wife. She just keeps hitting her and screaming at her. Yeah, I'm like that too. My daughter always 9 o'clock, and she goes up at 8. I don't let her sleep longer than that. You have to have structure. You have to have structure for your children. You have to have some kind of structure. If you don't have structure, everything goes to chaos. The situation is like my ex-wife, Too much emotions, not good. I know I'm not perfect. I do mistakes. I'm probably the opposite. Too little emotions. So, but I still think it's worse to have too much emotions. My daughter gets surprised how calm I am, even when she, throws tantrum and stuff. She's like, "I was screaming at you, Dad. I just came and screamed at you, and you just looked at me like this, and you didn't reply, nothing. What's wrong with you, Dad? Like, are you stupid?" Like, mm. See if I missed some comments again. If it's the same. No, it's the same. I'm telling my daughter the same thing I told my ex-wife when we were together. It's crazy. Control your emotions. I can't stand emotional people. I have no choice with my daughter because I love her, of course, but I'm trying to teach her, You won't get anything in life with being emotional. You won't get anybody to nothing. You're just going to be an obnoxious person, entitled person, assuming everybody will just adapt to your offended nature. Weeks ago, I read a book called Wild Girls Becoming More Violent. Yeah, no. Yeah, so I didn't know what to say anymore. I was starting to dissociative, getting dissociative. Release from our potential observations. Yeah, that's a point. A good point, Omega. I think I need to work out or something. I have a lot of built up tension inside me. Felt better talking, but now I feel like punching something, you know. Yeah, there's a good point in that. You have Omega.
Den här Innocent supersmoothie innehåller mer frukt och grönt och vitaminer än vi hinner berätta om i den här 6 sekunders reklamfilm.
I changed song because it's always these copyrighted songs with these. Now I'm gonna end the stream. I need to work out or something. But see you around, Omega.